Vitamin C is one of the most popular ingredients in skincare and by far one of my favorite antioxidants. But what is vitamin C and how do they work? Today, we're going to dive a little bit deeper into vitamin C. I'm going to share some of the basic science behind how they work and share some tips with you on how to select the right one for your skin type and hopefully for your wallet as well. Hi, my name is Dr. Jenny Liu. I'm a board-certified dermatologist and welcome to my YouTube channel. So what is vitamin C? Vitamin C is a vitamin and it's an essential vitamin, meaning our body cannot make this naturally and we need to obtain it from food or supplements in order to keep our body and skin healthy. Now, topically, vitamin C can act in the fashion of an antioxidant, so really help to augment the benefits of sunscreen. And studies have shown that when you use an antioxidant in conjunction with sunscreen, you're getting additional protection, not just against ultraviolet radiation, but against pollution as well as visible light that we're learning more about and its role on the impact of skin. Secondarily, it helps with some of the signs of aging, so fine lines, uneven texture, and skin tone because of the inherent properties of vitamin C that I just mentioned. Now, when it comes to topical formulation of vitamin C, there are various different types you can find on the market, and not everything is the same when it comes to efficacy and benefits. What I mean by that is the active form is L-ascorbic acid. That itself is a very unstable molecule that easily gets oxidized in the presence of air, light, heat, as well as other metals like iron and copper. Because of the unstable nature, many companies have gone and tried to find other derivatives that are more stable, hoping that they would provide the same benefit as L-ascorbic acid. And on the market these days, you can find various forms like salt forms like magnesium or sodium ascorbyl sulfate. There are even sugar forms of vitamin C like ascorbyl glucoside, ethylated forms of vitamin C, as well as certain lipid-soluble forms of vitamin C. The most common one is called DHT ascorbate or a tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate. Now, there are a lot of derivatives, but we don't have as many studies on all of them. The most studies we have is on the active form, which is L-ascorbic acid. Now, the other forms of vitamin C, studies have shown that there is questionable absorption as well as questionable conversion to the L-ascorbic acid formulation. And mostly those salts like magnesium, sodium, salt forms of vitamin C, penetration is questionable. Again, conversion to the active form is questionable. Now, because vitamin C is highly unstable, formulating vitamin C with other antioxidants do help to stabilize vitamin C. And this is true for most antioxidants. And this is why often we see them formulated together. When you have multiple antioxidants in one product, they really do help to stabilize each other as well as increase the efficacy of the antioxidant properties. In particular, vitamin C has been shown that when it's added or formulated with vitamin E as well as ferulic acid, the stability as well as efficacy of vitamin C increases up to 8-fold. And this is really kind of the formulation behind CE ferulic, kind of what Dr. Pennell really kind of has researched and is really considered the gold standard when it comes to vitamin C serums. CE ferulic has the most studied and peer-reviewed literature as a vitamin C product of any vitamin C product on the market. And that is really why so many dermatologists and other professionals really recommend this and is their holy grail vitamin C serum. When it comes to the formulation of CE, vitamin C plus vitamin E and ferulic acid, studies have shown that when it's applied to the skin, it significantly decreases the amount of sunburns on the skin compared to placebo. Furthermore, it has been shown to really help to minimize the amount of DNA damage. And they've done studies looking at skin biopsies of using the CE ferulic combination before and after exposure to ultraviolet radiation. SkinCeuticals CE ferulic has also been used post-procedure after resurfacing treatments like Fraxel, laser, as well as microneedling to really enhance the wound healing, collagen production, as well as treatment of hyperpigmentation. So there's definitely a lot of evidence for the L-ascorbic acid formulation. I would say of all the derivatives, the one that has the next best data supporting efficacy is the liposoluble form of L-ascorbic acid, the tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate. This one's liposoluble, so you don't have to worry about pH. It's a neutral, uncharged molecule, so it readily absorbs into your skin. And because of the liposoluble nature, it's often formulated in more of a cream or emulsion, so it's not going to be in an aqueous solution. And because of that formulation, it's less likely to burn on the skin. Now, because vitamin C is highly unstable, a few things to consider when you are layering on products. Number one, I would not recommend using vitamin C and a peptide together. Often in peptide formulations, they may contain copper, and copper may deactivate or oxidize your vitamin C. Furthermore, vitamin C, if you're using it in a liquid formulation, it is more acidic. That means that if you're already using a hydroxy acid, two acids together can just lead to more irritation. So just be mindful of that. If you're tolerating it, go ahead and continue. But if you're not, then you may want to space out those two products. Vitamin C and niacinamide has been a huge area of confusion. I would just say that yes, you can use the two together. Be mindful of irritation. And if products already have vitamin C formulated with niacinamide, then definitely it's most likely fine to use. So now let's get into some of my favorite vitamin C products. So I can't talk about vitamin C serum without talking about my holy grail vitamin C, which is no surprise, the SkinCeuticals CE Ferulic. As I mentioned earlier, this is by far the most studied evidence-based vitamin C serum on the market. The CE Ferulic is great for individuals who are just looking for a good antioxidant serum, but also really suitable for those with more dry or mature skin. Now, a bottle of this is not cheap. Retails about $166. A bottle of this will last me a good 4 to 5 months. And all you really need is 4 to 5 drops every morning. And that's what I do. I put it all over my face and neck and hands. And if you have more oily skin, you could consider SkinCeuticals' sister version, which is Floritin CF, where they remove the vitamin E and replace it with Floritin. But if you're looking for a dupe of CE Ferulic, my recommendation is to check out some of the other products that I'm going to mention in this video that are slightly more effective, that have more research behind it. So one that I think is worthwhile trying that is serum form, a water form of vitamin C that contains L-ascorbic acid with good clinical data behind it, is the Vichy Peptide C. So these are ampules that contain vitamin C, 10% L-ascorbic acid, as well as hyaluronic acid and plant-based peptides. And Vichy does have quite a bit of clinical studies behind this formulation, this exact product that I've seen in publications as well as at conferences. And their packaging is quite ingenious, and I think this is what really makes it unique and helps to stabilize the vitamin C without the other antioxidants added in there. So it comes in these vitamin C ampules that you break apart, and then you cap immediately with a air seal type cap. And all you do is you squeeze out a little bit onto your hand each time and use it twice a day. A bottle, a small ampule will last you 2 days, and then you basically essentially discard. So this way of packaging in these opaque amber glass pacules really ensures stability. And then once you open them, you have to use them up in 2 days. So that way you know that you're using a fresh product. But more importantly to me is just that the Vichy has good clinical data supporting efficacy of their vitamin C. Now, a package of this comes with 10 ampules that will last you 20 days, and it retails for $30. If you're interested in another more aqueous-like serum, you can look into La Roche-Posay's vitamin C serum. Now, if you have dry or sensitive skin or just looking for a more affordable option, then I recommend the CeraVe Skin Renewing Vitamin C Serum with 10% pure vitamin C and ceramides. And I have used this myself and can really attest to the stability of this product. It does not get degraded easily, and it comes in an opaque tube. And this is very gentle. It has an emulsion formulation, so fairly well tolerated by most people, especially if you have dry skin and you're prone to rosacea. So that's one that you can check out, and it retails for about $25. Another more professional line that is fairly well tolerated by those with sensitive skin is the Revision C Plus Correcting Complex 30%. And this one contains the liposoluble tetrahexyldecyl ascorbate 30% along with vitamin E and other antioxidants that Revision has kind of trademarked to call the malapath complex that really helps to target free radical formation as well as hyperpigmentation. And their clinical studies do show improvement in treating hyperpigmentation when this product is used. I've personally used this one myself. I find it very tolerable. It comes in this white creamy emulsion that you can use once daily. The price range is not cheap. It retails for $160, but something that is worth looking into if you have sensitive skin. So those are some of my favorite vitamin C serums. Again, thank you so much for watching. You can check out more content on my social media. And if you enjoyed watching this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.